Gotta get you. Oh, I love that smile, you know. Dan Azeez, man. Look at this. Look at this geezer. Pure positive energy and vibes. And this is why October Red Boxing has always and forever got time for Dan Azeez. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me, October Red. You're right.
Yeah, but obviously not as good as you holding belts and saying and still.
Because I'm proud. I'm proud to be the British champion, man. It means a lot to me, so yeah. And I see this as a big stern test for me, so all jokes aside, this is a serious fight for me, so yeah.
Yeah, it is, because he had, 30 fights? And then he's only had, 2 losses, and one of them was to Callum Smith.
Yeah.
And then the other one, obviously, Canelo, goes without saying. So he's lost to good people.
Not good elite. They were both 2 undisputed champions. Well, Callum went on to become undisputed. Canelo, top pound for pound. So to me, this is a very stern test, and I'm ready for it. It's a test that I need. So
we talk about you progressing your career. You've always been ambitious, and the one thing I admire about you, and I'll never forget it, is when we go back to the beginning and you said that even your friends were saying, you know what, don't do this, maybe this is not for you, and look at you now. Imagine if you took that advice.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, that's part of, everyone has a story, and I think that's part of my main story, you know what I mean? One of the coaches that is in my corner on Saturday, when I told him I was turning pro, he was like, oh, Dan, man. Not because, obviously, he didn't think I was good enough, but just boxing's a hurt sport, do you know what I mean? And if you're not willing to do what's needed to be done to get to the top, and just, everything that comes with it, he was like, nah. And then now, do you know how proud he is of me? Every time I'm in the gym, he's like, yo, kids, he'll stop. He was like, listen, this guy, I used to, he was crap and this, that. Now look at him, he's the British champ. So I think that's a big part of my story. Do you know what I mean? No matter what, as long as you've got that drive, that focus, consistency, discipline, push on to your goals, man. Don't let anyone tell you. My older brother was like to me, oh, Dan, man, allow it, man, please. When I said I swear to you, I can't make this shit up. Sorry for my language, but and now I'm co-main event, defending the British title for the second time. They're like, wow, it's inspirational, do you know what I mean? It gives people hope, and do you know what I mean? So yeah.
We talk about going through tests, and like you said, this is a really good opponent. Something that boxers always seem to have done for you since you joined their team.
Yep.
Always willing to give you the test and for you to keep on continuing to prove yourself. And with that proving yourself, you're going to go on to gain titles. The Commonwealth, another belt that you're looking to scarf on Saturday.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? I've got what do you call it? What's them boards them boards that you put up for your yeah. I've got that belt on there. I had the British first. I printed that out, put it on there. The Commonwealth is on there. So now I'm fighting for it. So it's up to me to go and grab it on Saturday.
And how do you intend to grab it? I know that you're training with Buddy Mcgirt. I've just had a quick word with him, obviously earlier, and he said even though you're a pain in the ass, you are really good in the gym because you're always prepared to listen and to learn.
No, that's it. That's how I've got where I am now, learning, soaking things up. When I came up, I wasn't the best of amateurs, but I was in the gym with Buatsi, he was GB #1, he was smashing it, but Dwayne Sinclair, even Lawrence Okoli, and I soaked up a lot from them, just being around them. And if you're not willing to learn, how are you going to progress? If you stay ignorant or just set in your ways, there's no room for progression. So that's how I've got to where I am. I'm bringing him on board. I guess he can see that. And he probably wouldn't train me if I weren't, willing to listen or whatnot. All the other BS that he has to put up with, I think he's all right with that. But when it comes to listening, as long as I'm listening and I'm learning, then I think he's happy.
But then that's another kind of achievement. Like you said, you were in the gym with the likes of Buatsi, Sinclair, and like you said, even Lawrence Okoli. But look at how far, Lawrence Okoli and Joshua Buatsi, look how far they've come, look how far you've come. And it's about having that kind of, that competitive kind of fighter mentality that we're all going to make something of ourselves. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. That's it. We all come up around it. Me and Lawrence, we had our first amateur debut he smashed these guy. I got knocked out. That was the one. Remember when you went and told Roy Jones? That was the same fight. Like, do you know what I mean? That was the same show. Sorry, we both debuted on the same day. He went and smashed it. I got knocked out. But yeah, like you said, we're coming up roundabouts. I didn't let that put me down, and I didn't let it discourage me. You know what I mean? I'm someone, if I get dropped, if I fall or whatever, I'm definitely gonna come back up, man. Like, do you know what I mean?
I think that's your kind of mentality, though. Even like outside the ring, what I will say, and I've said it to loads of people, the thing about you is your character.
Yeah.
You've got obviously that menacing side to you in the ring, and really nobody really likes being in there with you because you're like a horrible brash. You just can't keep them off.
Yeah.
But even outside of that, you bring character to boxing as well, which I think is good. That it's twofold with you. It's not just, oh, he's a good, exciting fighter and he's boring as shit. You bring it all to boxing.
No, but that's I thank you for saying that. It's the first I'm hearing it, but yeah, I just try to be myself, like, do you know what I mean? And I think when you're yourself, because like you said, us boxers were seen as this menacing, you know, we want to just bish bash, but when you see past that, the outside, like a lot of people are interested in that. They want to see, oh, who's Dan Azeez behind outside of fighting and stuff like that. And yeah, if my character floats your boat, then yeah.
I can't imagine anyone saying that it doesn't, because like I said, you're far from boring. But you've got Buddy Mcgirt in your corner now. He said that this is the first fight that he's training you like 100%.
Yeah.
So how's it been like learning from him? And what have you learned from him? So I know it's only fight 2. I get it. It's still early days. But initially, it's 2 camps. What have you picked up from him?
Do you know what? With Buddy, he's good at, I've said it before to you, like, he's good at explaining something that might be seen as hard, but he communicates well. Like, when you're in the heat of the moment, heat of the battle, you don't want to be hearing 3 times this, and you just want to hear 1 + 1 is this. Do it, Dan. And then when you go and do it, and you see that's what I like. Anybody, yeah, just simple, please, because I'm in there, it's burning in the kitchen. Do you know, I ain't got time to be like, okay, I got to do this math, and then, you know, I just want, hey, Dan, 1 + 1 is, can you do it, please? And done. And then if I see the results is working, then I'm happy, do you know what I mean? And I guess with Buddy, there's a lot that I learned from him, man. I couldn't list it all, but every day I'm learning, man. Every day I'm learning. Every day I'm trying to implement, because it's not straight away when someone says you've got to do something and you just do it. No, it's like, it's a gradual thing. Do you know how many times he told me to do the same thing over and over again? It gets annoying for me to hear. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it takes time, man. It's not easy, but yeah, it's good. It's a work in progress, I guess.
And we talk about that work in progress. We're going for a defense and an addition to a belt. How do you see your relationship with your trainer moving forward? Because you know that's something I'm always passionate about. Because and I said it to your trainer, I get a bit scared when people move trainers. I get nervous. Do you know what I mean? So how do you see that relationship moving forward?
Well, first of all, everything's about energy, you know, and I believe Buddy's good energy. That's the main thing. He's got the experience, 2-time world champion, Hall of Famer. He's an addition to my training. Do you know what I mean? He's the head for Saturday, but he's an addition. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, just moving forward, I hope it remains that way. I'm someone who's scared to drop. Like, I was an amateur I had about 60 fights, and I stayed with the same amateur coach throughout. Like, do you know what I mean? And I've had the same professional coach throughout, apart from this one. So I'm always, you know, but when you want to progress, sometimes you just have to make that little change. It's not a crazy change or anything like that. It's like I said, it's just an addition.
No, I like that, and it's honest. But like you said, sometimes you've got to make decisions in order for you to develop, in order for you to get better. Otherwise, you can like get stagnant.
Yeah, no, for sure. It could be something as small as just hearing somebody else's voice or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that's my case, but I'm just saying. So yeah, everything's just all about progressing, just adding to the team. If I want to take that next step, and I believe that is what I need to do, then that's what's going to happen. So yeah.
So I'm going to finish it on. Okay, we've got the Commonwealth belt there, and I believe in you as a fighter. What belt you printing off next?
I don't know. You know me, man. I ain't gonna I'm not looking past. And I'm gonna politely refuse to not look past Rocky Fielding, who is a former world champion. He's been there, done that, and yeah, I just can't. I just can't. It's too big of a fight for me. So yeah.
You know,
Sorry. I know you like to get the exclusives and that, but honestly, my mind, I don't even care. Like literally, it's just Rocky Fielding. I'm so focused on him, and my mind's just in him. I don't care about any other belts at the moment, because if I don't take care of business Saturday, all them other belts don't matter.
Fair point.
Yeah.
But all right then. I'm just gonna ask one more question then.
Yeah.
Which domestic fight out of you lot light heavies would you like to have as a? I'm just saying domestic because obviously I know you're going for world level.
Let me tell you, Rocky Fielding.
October Red Boxing.
Sorry, on that note, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for having me. Always tune into October Red. She's definitely one of the best outlets out there, and hopefully I'll see you on Saturday.
And just like that, he's gone.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.